Yo guys, VG Huds here again with another build video. This one was requested. Okay, I did say on my MagSorc build, on the other MagSorc build I made, which was the non-pet build MagSorc, that if you wanted to see a pet build MagSorc, then I will give you one. Okay, so this is my pet build MagSorc. Okay, I'm not claiming, you know, I made this or I'm the first one to make this build video. Okay, this is pretty much a generic sort of gear setup for a pet MagSorc build, but people wanted me to you know, showcase one, so here we go. Okay, so let's go straight into the gear then. So we're running Master Destro on the front bar. Yes, I finally got one after a million runs. Okay, I finally got myself a lightning staff, Master Lightning Staff, so I'm happy with that. Okay, if you don't have a master, you can use willpower. If you don't have willpower, you can use, you know, Torg's Pat or Magnus. Give you a few options there, or Seducer. They'll give you more max magicka. Okay, but willpower or master are best in slot on these two slots. Okay, back bar, I'm using sword and board. Now, what you'll see is majority of people are using resto. Okay, I really don't see the point in using resto other than unless you want to spam resto ulti. But at the moment, that's sort of like, I don't know, if you have to use resto ulti, you're probably gonna die at the end of the day anyway. So yeah, stuff it. So I've gone with sword and board, which is going to give me overall tankiness and also help with stam management because I can do a heavy attack with the sword and board. Okay, and get myself some stam back. So yeah, I prefer sword and board when I'm running with the pet build, as we don't need healing ward because we're using the Twilight, which we'll go into later. Okay, you can run a poison on this back bar, no dramas. Any poison you want, double dot poison, you know, any sort of type of AIDS poison you want to use, crack on and use it there. I didn't say, so yeah, I'm running Nirnhound. You can run Sharpen, but Nirnhound gives you the best damage. Okay, and this is the wrong glyph on my Destro right now because you don't want to use the reduced weapon. You want to increase your weapon damage. Okay, I don't even know why I've got that on there. Absolute raging lunatic. You want increase weapon and spell damage. Okay, not that one I've got on there because I'm an absolute idiot. I was testing something out. Okay, and I was supposed to change it back for this build video, but yeah, I'm an idiot. Monster set, we're going with the Infernal Guardian. It's going to increase his max magic, but then further increases our shields, increases our damage, and all that sort of good stuff. So we're going with Infernal Guardian, and also Infernal Guardian itself actually gives you damage. Okay, so it gives you more damage. When it procs, it does the meteors, and it hits quite hard. It puts really good pressure, especially when you're on that back foot and they're proccing, because it procs when you cast in a shield. Okay, and you'll be casting a shield on the back foot. These meteors will cast, hit the enemy, put them on the back foot, and it allows you to then roll reverse. Then we're using a pet, so we're using Necropotence. Okay, this is best in slot if you're going to use a pet build. Okay. So I have all triglyphs on the Necropotence. So with 5 Necropotence on the body, all in pen. Okay, I don't know if I got all in pen on here. You want all in pen. Not 5 Necro on the body. I'm talking absolute nonsense. But you want all triglyphs, all in pen. And yeah, as you can see there, Necropotence will give you max magic, max magic, max magic. And then while you have a pet active, your max magic is increased by 3k basically. So as you can see, this is a must-have set, must-use set with pets. Okay, the second set, as you might have seen, is Armor Master. So this is going to be another survivability set. Okay, it gives us more health, it gives us physical and spell resistance, and then while you have armor ability slotted, your max health is increased by 5%. And when you use an armor ability, your physical and spell resistance is increased by 5.2%, 5.2k for 10 seconds. Okay, so this makes you really tanky. And what we're using to prop this is Harness Magicka. We've gone with Necro Jewelry. Okay, so 2 spell damage, 1 recovery, I find is the best setup. We're all arcane, just to keep that, push that max magic up. Let's go into the skills. So we've gone Hardened Wood, which is our main shield. Harness Magicka, which is going to be our secondary shield, okay? And if you're against a magic user, it'll give you some Magicka sustain. Twilight, which you'll see floating up in my background, which will be the Twilight Matriarch, which is going to be causing them damage. But also, when you cast a special ability, it gives you a burst heal, like this. So when I cast it again, now it's up, it'll give me a burst heal. Yeah? And it's a nice heal. A lot better than Healing Ward. Okay, moving on. So we've got Streak. So this is going to be our mobility. You know, as gap closer, is get away from people when we're getting zerged down. Okay, awesome ability, must have on a MagSorc. Dark Conversion, this is going to help with our sustain. Also give you a little bit of a heal as well. Okay, but it's going to give you Magicka back, costing stamina, but it's a must-have. Greater Storm Atronach, so if you've got coming up against a stamina class that's really tanky, drop this down, and then you're putting down your burst damage. Okay, you're going to grind them down, it's going to cause real good damage. Really good for line of sighting as well. Okay, if you're doing like a 1vx, you want, you know, you're against 2 or 3 people. Okay, this is really good for line of sighting and taking some of the damage. Front bar, Crystal Frags. We're only casting this when we get a proc. Curse, we're keeping 100% uptime on Curse, keep it on the enemy at all times. Shock Reach, which is going to be our CC, and our spammable Weave, what we're going to be weaving with our light attacks. Pet, because we have to double bar it. Power Surge, which is going to be our spell power buff. Now, you can run spell power Major Prophecy pots, okay, and you can put another skill here, you can put Inner Light, you can use Elemental Drain. There's various other things you can put here. You can put an Execute, okay, but I'm a cheap git and I prefer Power Surge because I don't want to keep buying expensive pots because I'm a tight git. Front bar ultimate, we're using Ice Comet, okay, this is for burst, so if I do see a slightly squishier target or he's not so great, he's not, you know, I've run him out of stamina, if I proc a Crystal Frag, I do a Flame Reach, I'll do a Comet, Flame Reach Frag, okay, and that'll normally finish them off. Great amount of burst, okay? But it's all about timing with the burst there, guys. And that is the skills. Okay, let's go into the champion points. Again, I say every time, champion points, a personal preference, down to individuals. Every individual has CP different, down to their playstyle and what they tried. I've tried and tested, you know, I've played about with the CP, and this is what I like and how I like my CP. Now, if you want to be a little bit tankier, then you can put Bloodspawn, okay, you can put Mighty Tudor, but what you'll find is you'll be too tanky with not so much damage, okay? And it's trying to find that balance. You want to have damage and be tanky enough, okay? So as you can see there, I have a joke amount of health. So let's have a look now at the back bar stats. Okay, so I have 39k, nearly 40k max mag. I have 28.9k health. Okay, I have slightly low stamina, 12k stamina, but it's not too bad, to be honest. I managed to sustain with it. If you do struggle, I use tripods, you see, so if I do have to CC break and then dodge roll, then I just pop a tripod and I've got full stam anyway. Or if you find that not working out for you, just use Magicka movable pots. Okay, but to be honest with you, my stamina Magicka is normally quite good, so I don't normally have a problem. But I do have a little trick, so if I CC break, what I'll do is I'll Dark Conversion the rest of my stamina, and then I'll pop a tripod, so I'm back up to full. And then I've obviously got a good amount of Magicka because I've just used the rest of my stam for Dark Conversions. And that's just a little trick I do. Magicka Recovery, as you can see there, is 1.9 practically, which is good Magicka sustain considering we've got that, we've got 1.9 and we've got Dark Conversion, which is nice. As you can see, let's have a look at the resistances. So we've got 25 consistent spell and physical resistance with Armor Master and 3k crit resist. So we're nice and tanky on this bat ball. nice and tanky. Okay, so we've got multiple people beating down on us. We're really, really strong. To be honest with you, if I choose to stay on the back bar, I'll pretty much won't die if I've got multiple magical users beating down on me. If I want to stay on this back bar and I just literally spam shields, I literally just rotate round with my shields like this, I won't die. Like, I just won't die. It's because you're that tanky. And if you go and put Mighty Tudor on or Bloodspawn, you will not die. Okay, but yeah, that's down to preference. So if we go on the front bar, have slightly less health, but it's 27k health. Come on a MagSorc as a joke. You see there we've got 2.4 spell damage, so it's we still got decent amount of spell damage without a light attack. So we're looking at 2.9 spell damage, which is still really good. Okay, we're looking at 30% crit, which is good. Okay, so we're looking at some really good stats there, guys. And to be honest, we're a really well-rounded build. And this is how I'd run MagSorc with a pet. Okay, I'm not going to lie and say I'm running this right now. I have run this in the past, but at the moment I'm using a non-pet MagSorc at the moment. I'm playing about with that. If you want to see that build, then see the link below. Okay, but yeah, this is for me how I would run pet MagSorc, and this is requested on my last build video. So yeah, here we go. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. You know, if you want to see any other class build videos, then put it down, because I have every class Magicka and Stamina. So if any of you want to see another PvP build on another class, Stamina or Magicka, then crack on, put it down below, and I'm more than happy to release a build. But other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support, guys. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Yeah, peace out.